Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Right now I'm acting up because I just got a couple of early Christmas gifts and I got this wireless microphone that I'm using for absolutely no reason. Yo, listen, I'm hyped. My mochi got me a microphone, a wireless microphone. Here's the crazy thing about it. As you guys can see, the lighting looks nuts right now. I look like I just got 10 facials. That's because I got that ring behind my phone that's like the dazzle. Here's the crazy thing about it. I'm gonna keep using this microphone. Super unnecessary. I started this video with a remote control. Is that bougie? Okay. I keep hearing the echo. I can't do it no more. I'm gonna take a break with you. I'm gonna take a break with you. I'm a little extra. I'm a little extra right now. I get to start this video with a remote control. Tell me that's not crazy. Hype, 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 hype. The background looks crazy. I look like I'm in the Rockefeller Center. My shirt is extra tight. I got about a medium going on right now. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't do a little bit lower because my shirt is barely passing my belly button right now. That's just the truth. Now listen, I'm excited. Today's the third day blogging. And this has been one of the best decisions of my life because I get to release to you guys that are following this journey some thoughts, some emotions, and truthfully, this has become a therapeutic experience. So thank y'all for tuning into this wild journey. What I want to talk to you guys about is something that I just experienced about 15 minutes ago. I was speaking to my father, and these past couple of days, I'm gonna be real with y'all. As much as I've been on a high, I equally have been on a low because I've been finding this disconnect between myself and my loved ones, right? And today, I'm like, I've had enough. I had enough. I'm like, I'm entertaining thoughts that I shouldn't be entertaining. I gotta reach out. So I reached out to my father, and I just started to express myself. Right? Did I say it right? I started to express myself to him, and his response was very interesting, right? Because he tells me, Jeremy, I get how you feel. And one of the things that I want to tell you is, why don't you ever approach us the way you approach everybody else that you help? Why is it that you can speak to everybody around the world? Why is it that you can impact and help, but yet when it comes to us, you either come from an offensive standpoint, a judgmental standpoint, or you just completely stop talking to us? And I'm like, one that shit hurt. That shit hurt because that was so real. I would always justify, oh, my father just sees me as his son, or my mother just sees me as her son, or my sister just sees me as her brother. But yet, I never strategically approached them, right, from a real standpoint, from a human being standpoint. And I've been in my head for these past 10, 15 minutes, and I'm like, I have to share these thoughts with the world because I have this tendency of either shutting down or getting deep into my thoughts when I feel some type of way about a certain individual, and I never actually communicate with that individual. So I know where it comes from. It comes from, I feel I do as much as possible to be the best man I can for everyone in my family. Right? That's just been my thing. So I'm thinking to myself, if I'm putting in all of this work, if I'm doing what I got to do on my end, then I think it's fair that I can have an expectation on what they should be doing on their end. Here's the problem with that. I'm not letting them know what I expect. And then when they don't do what I expect, I get bitter, I get frustrated, I get angry. But how fair is that to them? How fair is it that they don't know what I'm expecting from them? I'm feeling some type of way. I start to shut down. I start to completely just ignore them. I never talk to them, explain to them how I feel. And then I want them to miraculously find a way to see what's wrong with me. How many of us don't do that? How many of us don't do that on a consistent basis? And the ironic thing about it is that I've always believed when you trade your expectations for appreciation, things will change. But yet I haven't been able to do that with my real loved ones. I'm talking about my immediate family. So again, this channel is not to just show the highlights of my life, This channel is not to show what I can do and where can I go and what can I buy. This channel is more of a personal development. This is something that I want to bring you guys along, share my vulnerabilities. Let's see how we can help each other out, because realizing in these past 3 days of self-reflection, man, I got a long way to go. So here's this individual whom the world is seen as an inspiration, right? A lot of people come to me as a source of motivation, as a source of hope, but yet I still have a lot of things that I got to work on my end. And I'm excited because I'm willing to be accountable. Like I told my dad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not taking the time to really speak to you. I'm sorry for always judging the behavior. I'm sorry for not taking the time to just spend with you. The microphone is just disrespectful. Cállate. I'm sorry for not taking the time to really speak to you, to really let you know how I feel. So he tells me, he goes on and tells me, what about me, you, your mother, go somewhere, right? It could be your office. It could be wherever you're comfortable. And we put everything on the table. I'm like, bro, the dude just became a life coach. The dude is literally coaching his son, the expert, the person that's helping mad people all around the world. My father is literally giving me a taste of my own medicine in a caring and loving way. He tells me, yo, this is so deep, y'all. He tells me, Daddy, have I ever told you no? I'm like, no. Anytime you reach out to me, have I been there? I'm like, yeah. Whatever you need, can you count on Dad? I'm like, yeah. I'm over here thinking, he's like, Jeremy, I've picked up your trash. Anytime you need dirty work done, I go and I do it. And you want me to be this perfect individual, yet you're not willing to treat me the way you treat your clients. And I'm your father. Whoa. Talk about a reality check. I do that with everybody. And what I mean everybody, I'm talking about just the individuals whom I'm associated with on a regular basis. My family, my immediate family, the people that raised me. And I want to put a stop to this. I want to put a stop to this unrealistic expectation and actually take my own advice and start being able to talk to people. My communication has hurt a lot of relationships and it's hurt a lot of people because I am quick to cut people off. I am quick to shut down. I wish I can be as quick to let somebody know how I really feel about them. For those of you that are in the same position where you find yourself having tension, beef, problems, whatever it is with other individuals because of our inability to communicate how we feel without being offensive, without being judgmental, just really expressing how we feel. That's what I'm going to start working on, guys, because right now, just having that little conversation with my father, I feel so good, y'all. I feel so good. To be able to apologize for him for this unrealistic expectation, I feel so good. To be able to let my family know, listen, as good as I'm doing, I'm also equally messing up. I feel so good. Being accountable is one of those things where it hurts, right? Because we don't like to face our own truths. But I think the more we do it, the faster we're going to evolve. And that's the journey that I'm on right now. I'm all about personal development, really becoming the best version of myself. Self-mastery is an art that will never die. It's something that you will never actually master. Mastering yourself is something that you will never master. So imagine if we can take our self-mastery to another level by just being accountable, being responsible, being aware, being open to the feedback, being open to absolutely everything that people tell you. Man, I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are excited too. I'm going to continue to just share these videos, man, because I think that this is going to do a lot, not only for me personally, but for those of you watching. Like always, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much.